She's like, all right, this water's scary now.
Allison. Yep.
Yeah. Too close.
We're going to continue working on the Yukon. I keep saying Yukon. Tahoe. Remember the last couple videos we did? We tuned it.
Mm-hmm.
And when we did, we had the guy turn the fans on. And I have some fans I got from Pick and Pull. So we're going to take the fan clutch and the fan shroud off and plug it in. It's a factory harness, the one I got, so it kind of like mounts right row.
Ew, wasps.
Mounts over here on that thing. I'm gonna see if I can find out how to mount it there in the factory location. It'd be kind of cool. But yeah, let's go grab it. Well, actually, let's get this off first. So you need like a little flathead down here. With these, there's 2 pins on each side, little plastic pins. You pop the centerpiece out, and then it comes out, and then there's 10 millimeters on the top, 2 tins, and there's 4 pins. All I can find is a 10 millimeter wrench. Oh well. So, start by taking these 2 bolts off. I get for not bringing my own tools. So, this Tahoe does not need the bigger radiator because it already has it. Best way to tell is if your radiator, there's 2 mounting spots right here, right? So you either have the 28 or the 32 or 34 or something like that. If it's mounted on the outside one, you have the big one. It's mounted right here, you have the small one. This one has the big one, so we don't need to do anything. My truck had the small one, so I had to get the bigger radiator and the fans to match it. But the 05, 06 fans bolt on to the 99 through 06 big radiator. And I'll show you a little trick how to get the fan clutch off. Definitely not the preferred, I wouldn't say preferred way, but like there's definitely a better way to do it. This way works, especially if it's a bad pump. This way is probably your best route, easiest route. I gotta tell you now, there's a lot of people that are not going to agree with this method, but I've done it several times and I've only messed up 1 pump doing it. So pretty good average. It's a risk I'm willing to take, so we'll show you. So I've actually had these out before, so I see there's a zip tie in there. Apparently I lost one of these clips along the way. Get some dikes or something.
Toasty?
It's not cold. Might have to take the intake off too, actually. Take that off. I'm gonna grab that whole tool set real quick.
Okay, bye.
Something I was thinking about too, if you do the E-fan swap, you're going to want to get a bigger alternator. I think this one already has the big one on it. Most of the SUVs already come with it. The truck did not. It had the 105. That's awesome. Well, whatever. so you got the fan clutch exposed. Show you how I get it off. So I use a hammer and a breaker bar. You can use another like chisel of some sort. You use the edge, you hit it. So the idea is to get it on the edge of one of those hex, one of the points on the nut down there. Don't hit your hand. Look at that. 2 whacks and it comes off. So you're not hitting down on it, straight down. It's like a glancing blow off to the side, as if you're unscrewing.
Oh.
So like this. So that's why I like the breaker bar, because you can use this to like guide you on the side. That's it. So people are gonna lose their minds over that, but it works. This guy just pulls up. So this fan was a little bit broken at the junkyard.
Oh,
so
I think he belongs next door. Sorry.
This fan was a little bit broken in the junkyard, so I put a piece of ABS in there and screwed it together. They were sticking it back up. Just drops right in. Make sure you have the little rubber isolators or whatever down there. Little mounts. It's hot. So and then when you pull this from the junkyard, get those 2 bolts, so they're a different size than these guys. I think they're in the truck still, I hope. They look like this. They're just a little bit longer. I mean, you can go to the hardware store and probably get these. Something that'll work.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to have my finger there. Sorry.
That's alright. These are 13s.
Oh. Whoops. No.
So in that video, when we put the computer back in this after we tuned it, I mentioned that if you do plan on doing the E-fans, when you buy an air intake, get the one for an 0506, because the 99 through 04s have this cutout right here to clear the fan shroud. The 0506s don't. It just looks better to me. But I mean, probably doesn't make that big of a difference, but it bothered me enough that I took this off of my black truck and put it on my mom's Tahoe. So this is all good. If you can grab the harness from the junkyard, that's the way I would do it, because it's a lot cheaper. It already comes ready to go. It's wired up. That's what I did. Nelson's Performance makes a good harness. That's the one I have in my black truck, actually. My 6.0. You can make your own. There's some diagrams out there. I don't really like wiring that much, so I try not to do it myself. This mounts somewhere under the lid of this. So I'm going to pull this off and see if we can find where it mounts. Take that off.
You're sweating.
I know. Feel it. This is one of the, I posted a picture of the lake. That's one of the things I miss. It's one of the things I do not miss about living in California.
What?
All these pine needles.
Oh.
Alright, where does this guy mount? It shows that it goes under here, but I think maybe. Okay, I see. So this kind of comes up. It goes under here. So it just goes under there, but this was under here also, so I wonder if it'll just tuck up underneath. I'm sure we can get it to fit. Let's see. So hopefully I made this long enough to where it'll reach the, just barely reach, it looks like, to fit into there.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
That's right. You can open this up. That's where I tap in the power to 17. Just back that off and then screw it on there. Let's see if this will go back on. It fits, cool. So it covers it all up and hides it. Right on. So this is live, so make sure you don't touch the alternator or something. I might not have made this long enough. It seems like it's just a little too short. Might have to. Damn. We can get it on, but good idea too to upgrade this. This is the factory wire from the alternator to this junction box down here. It is tiny, so I upgraded mine to like maybe 2 gauge or 4 gauge or something. I don't know, something super thick. So we'll have to find out. Honestly, I'll probably end up getting something lengthening this, but it'll be fine for now. And we'll do the computer next. We'll hook these to these are the 2 pins. So they're color coded because the computer it comes out of, it's blue and green, but the computer in this, a 99 through 02, it's blue and red. So this blue will go on the same blue pin as you would in the 03 through 06, and then this will be the same pin, just red, not green. So I'll look it up real quick. So I go to lt1swap.com. He's got all the pinouts for everything. So for the blue connector, the blue wire will be right here. The blue 42.
Oh, my phone is not focusing on it.
That's fine. That's good.
There we go.
So blue 42, fan 1 control, and then red 33. Blue 42. Like Peyton Manning. You gotta pop the back cover off to get access to the back. Supposed to be able to pinch these, but they're usually so full of dirt. Can't get them out. Alright, so they're all labeled here on the back, so you just gotta find 42. So down here. So that's the second one. Obviously there's nothing there for this one because it didn't have fans. Just gotta pop the blue cover off. There's tabs on the sides. People say you need to run a needle through it or something. I never have. You have to tear through the little rubber silicone seal, make sure it snaps. Put this back on. Alright. So it was red 33. So for this car, it does have something in the 33 spot. It's the recirculation door. Why it goes to the computer, I don't know. And we'll see if it messes with the recirculation door inside if you push the button. But obviously that needs to come out. So there's two ways to do this on 99 through 02. If you don't want to do this, you can use the second pin as a hook it to the AC relay. So when it kicks on, it kicks the second fan on. We're going to try this way first. This way it was free. Pull that pin out. Alright. Just tuck that back and then tape it. We'll get some tape and we'll tape that up, but put this back on. Just hook up the fans and then find grounds. Same thing, these only go on one way. This one, we're going to ground right here. So wrap it up out of the way. 10 mil. You could wrap both grounds here. That's why on my black truck, each bolt has its own ground. On these fans, you want to have one ground for each fan. Don't ground them to the same spot. I mean, they can be close to each other like this, but don't use the same bolt. I'm going to ground the other fan right there. This is a sensor, I believe it's for the airbag. I'm not positive, but it goes to some metal on the frame, so it's a good spot right there. Not really sure what's going on, but the car wanted to die. I don't know if the alternator is just pulling too much. But it is, like I said, it is the small alternator. We have the big one, we just need a bigger belt. I guess I could try this one, but it looks like that belt is already stretched as far as it'll go for the other radiator, or the other alternator. I keep saying radiator, alternator. Let it run for a minute, I suppose.
No?
Nothing yet. Oh.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
My eyelashes are like flapping in the fan wind.
That's a factory GM fan. That definitely pulls more air than the one in my black truck. So I bought like a knockoff. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel it.
Only one's on right now.
Hopefully they both work.
Oh, there's a high and a low. So the low temp one kicks on. If it gets to the second temp, which is a little bit higher, then they both kick on.
Oh. Right on.
And that's it. That's how you install factory 0506 fans on the 99 through 04. Well, this is a 01 specifically, so 99 through 02, they're very similar. 03 through 04. Same thing. So the computer has the capability. You have to get it tuned. A lot of people ask me that. You cannot just plug it in and it'll work. If you already have the fans, then obviously it's already programmed for it, but you have to have it tuned. Like I said, check out Bauer Performance. $55, pretty cheap option. and you can kind of vamp up the engine a little bit, make it run a little bit better. Nothing crazy. It's not going to be a race car, but it's going to run better, and you got your fans on there, so you get rid of all that garbage. And if you ever have to replace your water pump, you're right there. You already got your fan off.